Have you met Jack?
Love Jack.
Oh!
My lovely assistant Emma made me send him a direct message, said something, I don't know, like, how are you? Just, standard.
Yeah.
And he said, what it do?
What it do?
What's it do?
It's Capital Breakfast. Good morning. And today we're joined by someone who's been, unfortunately, out of our lives for a little while now. But thankfully, she's back and we're very glad because she's brought some wonderful new music. Please give it up for Ellie Goulding.
Thanks, guys. That's so nice.
Well, obviously, since we all last saw you, you've had a baby, so we ought to say
Yeah.
congrats to that.
Yeah.
Are you even more tired than normal?
Yes, I've got really industrial concealer on as usual, but my God, yeah, it just completely just blows everything into a new dimension. It's just wild. But obviously he's amazing, but he's 14 months now. Wow. So it's gone so quick.
I did see as well, I mean, you've still been loving life. You've still been going out there, even as a busy mum, and obviously pushing out your career as well.
Yeah.
I mean, I saw you were at Wimbledon.
I was.
The other day.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, these press pictures, whenever you see people at Wimbledon, there's always loads of other celebrities there. I had a very weird experience. I ended up sat next to. Well, I felt like I was the odd one out on a Graham Norton set. I was sat next to David Blaine, Ed Norton, and Taika Waititi and Rita.
Hey, that's pretty cool. That's
Did you see anyone whilst you were there? Was there any weird celebs?
I was lucky enough because when you sit in the box, the royal box.
Oh, you in the royal box?
Yeah.
Oh, you
fancy!
fancy!
You thought you had good seats round there.
I mean, it's been a while, so I was pleasantly surprised to be asked back, and I think they have a new director, and I don't know. I was. They do like a sort of lunch thing before, and it's scary because you never know who's going to be there, and sometimes the royals are there, obviously, so you have to be on your best behaviour. But I was sat with Dame Maggie Smith, and I am self-confessed Downton Abbey freak. I love Downton Abbey. Have you guys seen Downton Abbey?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was 5 years late on it, but obsessed with it. She makes it. Her one-liners are amazing.
Did you fangirl? Did you speak to her?
But I was too nervous. I do that thing where I think everyone assumes it's when you do what I do that you're just confident and you just go up and talk to everyone. Yeah. But I was sat there just kind of downing a drink so that I could just pluck up the courage to you do that thing where you're like, oh, she's hurt, she hears this all the time, she hears it every day. But it was my friend Cass that ended up just and they were talking about Australia, Cass from Australia.
Yeah.
She was so funny. She was just teasing people and just being so much fun. So that was the best bit. And then in the actual box, who did I? Oh, Tom Cruise is there. He's always there.
Oh, sorry.
How did you forget that? How did you're talking about you necking tequila to try and speak to Dame Maggie Smith, but now you're just Tom Cruise.
Oh, actually, he was there. Yeah.
But he's there quite a lot.
Did you speak to him?
He loves the UK apparently.
Yeah.
No, I did. I was too nervous again. Probably could.
Another tequila would have sorted that out.
Another tequila. Yeah.
You
All
can't
those...
drink in the box.
You
You're
can't.
not allowed to drink. And obviously you're kind of being watched the whole time.
Yeah.
So you can't sneeze or pick your nose or fall, close your eyes for a second so it will look like you've fallen asleep. And so
you become a waxwork for the whole match.
You do,
Dear,
I like the idea of you being the woman that had 700 drinks, bro.
Yeah. 700 drinks. I definitely had a fair few. Yeah.
Let's talk about your new single, right? It's called Easy Lover.
Yeah.
Now, a little insight to, us in here. We get sent the song, so we get to hear it, and then we get sent a little blurb, a little description, and there's a quote on there.
I don't even know what that is. Please tell me.
Well, there was a quote on there that I want to talk about, because apparently you said that you've had many lives, and you're expecting to pop off in 2032. So
we got time.
Well, yeah, we've got loads of time. What did you mean by obviously having many lives?
I don't know was I drunk? I don't know.
Did you say this at Wimbledon?
Possibly, yeah, possibly.
Did you say this to Dame Maggie Smith?
Yeah. I don't know what that bit means. I can't lie. But I think when I said the 2032 thing, I think because I make songs that do well a long time later. At the moment, my first song that I ever released in the States, Lights, is suddenly huge again. It's like going up the charts in America.
Is that because of TV shows?
Is it TikTok? Isn't
It's
it?
TikTok.
It's TikTok.
It's TikTok.
Yeah.
Somebody did some kind of car wash,
Right.
quite random, to that song, a group of friends, and then it just got millions and millions and millions of hits, and then now everyone's doing it.
Amazing.
I never knew that Lights would be paired up with sort of semi-naked car washing, but yeah, that's what's happened.
That's cool.
So I feel
Beautiful-
like I make
beautiful
music,
thing.
you know, for the future, and I expect this song to do well in like 10 years' time. But you know, like Kate Bush, you know, it might be
Yeah.
a Kate Bush moment.
Yeah, I mean, look, at the end of the day, I think this song's going to do very well now because it also features someone who, I know you agree on this, is honestly one of the nicest men I think I've ever met in my life.
He really is.
Big Sean.
He really is. I saw him recently in LA, and I got to the studio, and I was, as usual, like really nervous, and I was tired, hadn't slept, and I got in the studio, and it was him and all his friends, and walking into any studio, especially in America, in LA, there are these studios that, you know, like Michael Jackson has recorded and their entire albums, and so it's kind of intimidating. And I walked in, and they were all so sweet to me that it was just so lovely. And also he featured me on his album a few years ago, like a little sample thing. And then he was like, Ellie, can I play you just like some of my new album? I was like, oh my God, yeah, I'd love to hear the album. And it comes on, it's just like, you know,
Gangster rap, like, straight up. Yeah.
And all this heavy stuff and like swearing, and then it stops, and he's like, what did you think? Did you like it? I was like, love it.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
So, Ellie, obviously you're back on the scene. That's it. You've got the song out. Well, no, but you know, this is the return. Like, do you know what I mean? This is a great return as well, especially after COVID, after becoming a mum. And we actually had a little look at your socials, right? Yeah. We noticed a couple of people you follow on Instagram. I want to know if one, you've met them, and two, could there be a future collaboration on the cards?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's collaboration time. This is what I want to know. So do you
I
want
haven't
to?
collaborated with enough women, apparently.
Oh, really?
Which is it wasn't ever like a conscious thing. I don't know why. So any suggestions?
Well, funnily enough, none of these are women.
Oh.
No. Yeah. So
Okay.
we crack on.
Okay.
Yes, I'm going to kick off with the first name,
Okay.
Tom Grennan.
Have you met
Brennan.
Tom?
Yeah, love Tom. Yeah, I think we were on like a panel show or something together at some point. He's lovely.
Would you do a song with
great
Tom?
cracking voice. Yeah, why not?
Oh,
I can
could see
imagine.
that little
Yeah.
ballad. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Two
Okay.
voices would go well, I think. Another one that's a like man of the moment, Jack Harlow. Have you met
Oh,
Jack?
yeah. Love Jack.
Oh,
Haven't met him.
Oh, okay.
Haven't met him.
Haven't met him.
For my lovely assistant Emma, who's here somewhere, she is literally obsessed with him.
Yeah.
And made me send him a direct message. And I said something, I don't know, like, how are you? Just, you know, standard.
Yeah.
And he said, what it do?
what it do?
What's it do?
What it
What
do?
it do?
But what does it do?
Well, apparently that means how's it going?
Okay.
Right.
According to the kids.
Did you reply?
I didn't really know what to say.
It do good.
Yeah,
It be well.
do
It be
great.
well.
Yeah, it be well.
Yeah, and she probably came back being like, oh my God, he's even
So-
speaking Shakespearean.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, oh, it's
So
amazing.
that was the shortest,
DM
conversation of all
conversation,
time. Yeah.
Last one. I mean, Jack Harlow, would you do a collaboration with Jack?
Yes.
Yeah, of course. I mean,
Yes,
this one's
I
quite
would.
interesting. Francis Bourgeois, aka the train
Yeah.
guy. Have you met him yet?
I haven't, but I just find him really wholesome, and you know, I feel like I want to follow things that make me happy and positive and optimistic, and he's one of those people.
Yeah.
It just fills me with such joy.
Yeah. Would you
so-
do Would you do train spotting with Francis?
Yeah, why not? Yeah, why not?
Why not?
Be
it.
We
fun.
got to set that up.
Yeah.
That would be really cool.
Yeah,
I could see
that's
that.
it.
There's one actual account that you do follow that I feel like we need to talk about because Roman will be in his element is NASA.
Yes.
Are you massively into space?
I like space.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm like, you know, complete space nerd, but I mean, I find it fascinating, especially the images recently that
Oh,
we've seen,
yes.
the oldest images ever
Yes.
of space. That blew my mind.
Isn't it scary that we're looking back in time?
I know. It's freaky.
He is.
Those-
And
those are
he
the
still
things I
doesn't
like
believe
to
there's
follow.
aliens. He still doesn't believe there's aliens.
There definitely are.
I've not seen any proof
No,
of it
shut
to
up.
be able to know that there are.
Not
That's
any
all
that
I'm
we
saying.
know about or have been told about. But
There definitely are.
So then
Yeah.
how do you know about him?
Because there are.
Guys,
there must be. There must be.
There must, exactly.
Yeah.
Numbers will say there must be. Anyway, I'm not getting into
Photos would say that.
Okay, yeah.
look, there's only one way to settle this, and I feel like, Ellie, you've got a little bit of space knowledge there. Roman, obviously, you're obsessed, but how much do you know? Should we just put you two to the test and just see who really does know the most?
I love this. All
about
Ellie's done is
space?
follow NASA, and now she's got to
That's all
take
you
a
have.
quiz.
That's what you have to do on
She's
this
got to
show.
take a quiz.
We normally find a loose thread to turn it into a game, and we've managed it.
We'll give it a go. We'll
Yeah.
do-
Which planet is often called the red planet?
Mars.
It is Mars.
It is
Yeah.
Mars. It is
Yes.
Mars.
Easy.
Okay,
Start
fine.
off easy.
1-0 to Ellie.
Well, that's not fair.
No pressure. Right. The sun
Yeah.
is mostly made up of which gas? Do you now?
It's not nitrogen.
No?
It's not oxygen. It is hydrogen.
It is hydrogen.
Because they make bombs out of that.
Oh.
On that cheery note, Ellie, which planet on our solar system is the furthest away from the sun?
Neptune?
It is Neptune.
Yeah.
It is Neptune.
Woo! Roman,
Yeah.
you talk about this place all the time, or this
Yes.
company.
Yeah.
But what does it stand for?
Giacomo.
NASA.
Yeah.
What's the acronym?
Oh,
Get the first word.
national.
Yes.
National. It's not agency. It's national.
Wait, go on, Ellie. Do you reckon you know this?
Go on. Do you know it? I think I.
Is it National Aeronautics?
Nautics.
Yes.
And space agency.
Administration?
Is it administration?
Agency? It could be agency.
It's
oh,
administration.
Ellie! She wins.
Well done.
That was brilliant.
Well done.
the aeronautics is the
Aeronautics.
That's excellent.
Yeah,
Well
it's really
done.
cool.
How long does it take the moon to orbit Earth?
What sort of month?
27 days?
Oh, now you do know lots about space.
Hang on a second.
28.
Is it 28?
28.
Wow,
Bad.
nearly.
Not bad at
That's
all.
pretty good.
Yeah.
There you go. Could be the new Brian Cox.
I think Professor Ellie Goulding sounds right.
It's pretty good. Ellie,
like,
thank
why
you
is
so
that?
much for coming on the show once again today.
Thank you for having me.
It's so nice to see you in person as well.
Yeah.
Back with some great brand new music. Let's hear it for Ellie Goulding, everyone.
Yeah. Woo!